So we were discussing the syllabus for CC14 linguistics, and that is of the theory of is of 70 marks, right? So in linguistics, as we discussed earlier, it is divided into 5 units. So the first unit, this includes at least 4 distinct branches of study. The first one is phonetics and phonology with reference to English language. The second one is morphology of English. Third is syntax, and the fourth one is semantics. So these are the 4 subunits that we have to study within unit 1. As I told you earlier, that it is very important to understand the syllabus in detail, right? So now within unit 1, the first topic that we have is, or the first branch of study that we are concerned with, is phonetics and phonology. And within this topic we have description of English vowels and consonants. The second is phoneme and allophone, and the third one is syllabic structure of English words, stress and intonation, right? So these are primarily the 4 subunits or subtopics that we can say that we have to study within unit 1, and first topic, which is, or the branch of study, which is phonetics and phonology. So what we have to study? We have to study description of English vowels and consonants, phoneme and allophone, syllabic structure of English words, stress and intonation. Now the second subtopic is morphology of English, and this includes morpheme and allomorphs, word formation and morphophonemics, right? So within the subtopic B, what we have to study? We have to study morphology of English, which includes key ideas or key concepts like morpheme and allomorphs, word formation, morphophonemics, so on and so forth. The other one is subtopic C, which is syntax, and within this subtopic the key ideas or key concepts that we have to study is, the first one is IC analysis, the second one is phrase structure grammar, the third one is transformational generative grammar. These key ideas or concepts we have to study within syntax, right? And the subtopic D, which is semantics, this includes lexical and grammatical meaning, phrase and structure meaning, utterance meaning. So this particular subtopic, which is semantics, this will include lexical and grammatical meaning, phrase and sentence meaning, and utterance meaning. So this particular branch of study or linguistics is primarily concerned with the meaning of the different words, whether written or spoken. Now our second unit is historical linguistics, right? And within this unit, what we have to study? We have to study history and history of English language. The second subtopic within this unit, which is historical linguistics, is major language families. In this we have to read about the different families of languages, right? And this includes comparative method and internal reconstruction. These are the 2 key ideas or key concepts that we have to study within this subtopic, major language families, comparative method and internal reconstruction. The third one is language change, contact borrowing, Grimm's law, and Werner's law, the great vowel shift, right? So the third or the last subtopic within this unit is language change, contact borrowing, Grimm's law we have to study, and we have to study Werner's law in the context of the great vowel shift. Okay, the next thing that we have to study is unit 3, which is socio-linguistics, and within this unit, what we have to study, the key ideas or concepts that we have to study is variety of language, dialect, register, standard language. This one is our first subtopic, varieties of language, dialect, register, standard language. This is the first subtopic within this unit 3, which is socio-linguistics, right? The second subtopic is multilingualism, bilingualism, code switching, code mixing, diglossia. So these are the 4 or 5 major concepts or key concepts that we have to study within this subtopic: multilingualism, bilingualism, code switching, code mixing, and diglossia. And the third or the last subtopic within this unit is linguistic relativity and linguistic determinism, Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, linguistic relativity and linguistic determinism in the context of Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. Okay, and our unit 4 is linguistics and linguistic teaching, right? And within this unit, what we have to study? We have to study about teaching English as second language, methods and techniques. So this one is our first subtopic within unit 4, which is linguistics and linguistic teaching. Teaching English as second language, methods and techniques of language teaching. The second subtopic is teaching aids, teaching pronunciation, vocabulary and syntax of English. And the last one is testing. So these are the key concepts, key ideas that we have to study within unit 4, which is linguistics and linguistic teaching. Teaching English as second language, methods and techniques of language teaching, teaching aids, teaching pronunciation, vocabulary and syntax of English, and the last one is testing. So these are the first 4 units, and now we will deal with the last unit 5, which is part of your CC14 linguistics. So our last unit within CC14 linguistics is a relatively shorter one, right, in comparison to other 4 units, right? So this unit, that is unit 5, is about linguistics and literature, the relation between linguistics and literature. In this context we have to study, and the first key idea or concept that we have to study is style, right? The second key idea is Russian formalism, the third one is Prague school, the fourth one is stylistics, and fifth one is literary competence. So these are the primarily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 key ideas or key concepts, that we have to study within unit 5, linguistics and literature, right? The relation of linguistics and literature, this will be the context, right? And the first thing will be style. The second key idea is Russian formalism, third one is Prague school, the fourth one is stylistics, and fifth one is literary competence. So these are primarily the 5 key ideas or concepts that we have to study. In the following classes, what we will do? We will study about each of these individual distinct units one by one.